Alright folks, strap in because we're diving deep into the fascinating world of Gabe, a man who's done it all in the music and fashion scene, and even had a fling with Disney. If you thought you knew Gabe, think again, because there's a lot more to this enigmatic figure than meets the eye. So, first things first, Gabe's not just your run-of-the-mill artist. He's directed Drake's music videos, produced for Playboy Cardi, and yes, he's even had a collaboration with the mighty Disney. I mean, who else can boast such a unique resume? Now, you might know Gabe as a musician or a video director, but did you know that until 2016, he didn't even go by Gabe? Nope. He was part of a duo called Uzi, where he made waves by directing music videos and releasing music. It's like discovering an entirely different dimension of his career. But let's rewind a bit and dig into Gabe's early days. Born on October 20th, 1989, in sunny Los Angeles, California, Gabe's early life is a bit of a mystery. All we know is he grew up in LA and attended high school in Ohio after his parents' divorce. Fun fact, Gabe played basketball as a kid, and while he wasn't a skater, he could shred on a skateboard since he grew up in the valley. Gabe's heritage is a mix of Filipino and black, giving him a unique cultural blend. Here's a quirky tidbit for you. He once ran cross country in high school. Who knew, right? Now, after high school, Gabe ventured into college in Ohio. But guess what? College life wasn't his jam. He dropped out because the siren call of music was just too irresistible. Ohio was where Gabe's musical journey began to take shape. He met Tone and got introduced to Mike and Abby, and together they formed the band Uzi. But wait, Gabe wasn't even one of the original members. Uzi started with Mike and Tone at the helm. The story of Gabe joining the band is a tale for the ages. Gabe crossed paths with Tone at the back of a bar, where they started jamming together. Abby entered the scene after they put out an ad, looking for someone who could tickle the keys. Abby was their synth wizard, while Mike was the beat maker and guitar strummer. In an interview by Hypebeast, Mike explained the band's name, saying, "We see it as a funny, bubbly cartoon character like SpongeBob or something. It's not meant to be literal." And just like that, Uzi was born. The band didn't skyrocket to stardom, but they did score gigs opening for other acts in Ohio, including LMFAO, Big Sean, and Mike Posner. However, they didn't release a ton of music as the original quartet, and a handful of old songs from that era can still be found online. Now here's where the Uzi story takes a twist. Gabe and Mike got wind that their bandmates were up to some shady business, doing not so nice things to girls. So they had to do the righteous thing and give them the boot, downsizing to a duo. With the new lineup, Gabe became the face of the duo, handling everything from visuals to vocals and even crafting those catchy melodies. Mike, on the other hand, was the maestro behind the scenes, producing, playing instruments, engineering, and cooking up those beats. Together, they were a creative force to be reckoned with. Around 2010, they started gaining popularity and had a buzzing local presence. But here's the twist again. They realized they had to pack their bags and head to the land of dreams, Los Angeles, to make it big. It's like they took the classic American road trip, only their destination was stardom. In 2011, with just $10 in their pockets, Gabe and Mike made the leap to LA. They weren't exactly rolling in cash, and couch surfing became a way of life. Gabe even took a job bussing tables to make ends meet. Talk about humble beginnings, right? People looked at them like they were aliens when they tried to strike up a conversation. But slowly, through making friends and navigating LA's vibrant party scene, they began to earn respect. Their entry into the world of LA's glitz and glamour wasn't a walk in the park, but they persevered. They started snapping photos of famous folks they'd bump into at parties, building connections and expanding their network. It was the beginning of their rise. But here's where things get even more interesting. Gabe and Mike began releasing music that could only be described as a wild blend of electronic rap, pop, and a dash of the unexpected. Their tracks spanned the spectrum, from party anthems to reflections on romance and the trappings of the high life. Imagine a musical roller coaster that takes you from wild nights in Hollywood to contemplative moments about fake friends.